Hey guys, it's Kara here, and today is the day after my OCB competition, so I wanted to give you a brief recap on how things went. Just to talk a little bit about the layout of the show. It was different because the show didn't actually start. It was just figure and bikini at nighttime, so they separated it between bodybuilding and physique in the morning and bikini and figure at nighttime. And that worked out very well, so I hope they continue to do that for this show because the setup ran very smoothly. It was really nice because it was local for me, so I was able to just relax at home in the morning until I went to the competition. So I didn't get there till like 2:30 in the afternoon, so nothing really felt real till I got there. And things moved pretty quickly, so I didn't really have a lot of time to take a lot of photos even. Like I just thought about it, I didn't really even get any photos before I got on stage to really show like my final package, but you guys will see lots of footage from the show. But everything went really smoothly. It was like a little bit of a clusterfuck backstage because there were so many people everywhere and there was only 2 bathrooms. But, I mean, I wasn't really peeing that much, let's be honest. I only do sips of fluids the day of a competition anyways. But it ran very smoothly. Like I said, they separated height classes out nicely like I had mentioned I was hoping they would do. So within the 2 divisions I competed in, they had 5 height classes. So you really were being judged against girls of like a comparable stature or height, which was nice. It wasn't like overly, there was a ton of girls, but with the height classes, there was like, I'd say 8 to 12 girls per class, which was nice. I think that's a good amount of people on the stage to be able to fairly judge. So I competed in novice, which means you've never placed first in an OCB competition before, which I have not. And then I also competed in open, which anyone can compete in open. There was also a debut category, but I didn't compete in that obviously because I have competed in OCB before. So those were the 2 divisions I competed in, and I went out first for novice. Felt really good, liked the way my package looked. Hair and makeup really felt like everything came together this competition. I feel like I brought a better package than I did my previous show, the MPC show I did. I know some of you saw the posing video I did and gave me some feedback there that you also agree with that. I feel like I really brought in my glutes and hamstrings. So going on stage, I felt very excited. I felt confident. I knew other girls looked really good, but I felt really confident with what I was bringing on stage. And so for novice, my first time getting on stage, and the audience was filled. Let me tell you guys, these OCB shows are amazing because the crowd support is through the roof. Like I said, it was so well organized, and there were so many people there. And that didn't really bother me, to be honest. When I get on stage, I don't even look in the audience. Like my mom and dad were there. I did not see them. To this day, I still don't know where they were sitting in the audience. I really just look at the judging panel. And they did have quite a few judges, and you know, I just try to keep my contact with them. And I was only on stage for like 5 seconds. I felt good. And then the shaking began. And I don't know where it came from. I was so shaky, you guys. It sucked. I was like pissed at myself while I was on the stage because it just like quickly overtook my body, and I was trying not to let it impact my stage presence, but you can imagine when you're trying to be tight and poised and smile and be pretty and then you're shaking, it doesn't look so natural. But you know, I worked through it. Interestingly enough though, we were on stage for like 8 minutes. They really looked at you. They really moved you around, back and forth, walk to the back of the stage, come back up front, pose again, switch around a bunch of times. They really do a good job of trying to capture people in different lighting, giving everyone a chance to move around, which is fabulous. And then the only thing that wasn't fabulous is I was shaky McShakes up there. But anyways, so I'm really happy I chose to compete in novice because it kind of gave me that wake-up call to be like, okay, crap, I need to like calm down. Jason came backstage and was like, calm down, Kara, like you're shaking up there, everyone can see it, just relax. And I was like, I know, I don't know why, I don't know what to do about it, but I think things got better as the night went on. I then did the open division and felt a little bit better. There was still some shakes there, but definitely got better my second time coming out on stage. And then there was like a brief intermission. My sister came. My mom and dad held their fort in their seats because it was like they weren't even letting people into the show anymore. It was so packed. So I got to see my sister. We had an MTS booth going on, so I got to Matt was there doing the booth. I got to talk to some people, and I made the decision to have a little red wine. So this was my choice. Let me know any other competitors out there if you've ever done this. Before my T-walk, I thought at this point, let's just take a little something to kind of calm the nerves. And red wine, a lot of competitors use actually because it can help kind of fill out your muscles nicely, make you vascular, actually dry you out even more. So I decided to split a little thing of red wine with my sister. And, it really wasn't much. It was one of those little tiny ones. But it was enough to kind of I did feel like it just kind of calmed me down, kind of brought me back a little bit. So I went out and did my T-walk, and I felt really good for the T-walk. I knew my sister was there, and she helped me pick the song for it, and so did Jason. But I just had fun with it, and it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect posing, but I still felt really good about it, and I felt good that I went out there, and I felt confident and sassy and had fun. And it was nice because the judges, the head judge, he's awesome, and he was just you could see, he looked right at you and he was like, yeah, and he was just dancing and having fun. And that's what the OCB kind of represents to me, and that's why I'm more interested in the OCB now, because it just was so fun. It just seriously was the most fun night that I wasn't even on Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm always on my phone. I had no desire to be on my phone. I wasn't even taking pictures because I was having so much fun on stage. And off stage, oh my God, the amount of girls, for those of you that are watching this video, that came up to me at the show, I could not be more humbled. The amount of people that came up to me at this show, at the spray tan, calling me a celebrity. I'm by no means a celebrity. I am no different than anyone else, but just really amazing because I started this channel 4 years ago with the same exact competition is basically when I started this channel because I wanted to help other girls. I wanted to put good information out there. I wanted to just put information out there to help motivate and inspire people. I don't do this channel because I'm the leanest person out there and I know everything. That's not me. For anyone that knows me, that's not what I represent. I just want to help motivate and inspire people. And there was a good amount of time that I wasn't sure with this channel whether I was doing that or not. And holy shit, the amount of people that came up to me last night, it just really, that made my night in itself. That makes the whole process so worth it with competing in this account. And the amount of girls, it just, it brings tears to my eyes because it just makes me feel so good to know that I help people and inspire people, and to think that I might be part of the reason why you're competing or why you feel good about yourself to go out there and compete. And that's why this is all worth it. So thank you for that. And so we all had a blast backstage. And then for finals, as you guys probably know now, in novice, I got second place, which I was oh my God. I didn't think I was going to place, you guys. I'm going to be honest. My shaking was pretty bad at first. And with how much they flip-flop you in OCB, you don't really know how you're going to place. So while I had my posing coach Danielle there, and she thought I did really well, and she felt like I was up there in the top few, I was like, girl, get out. You for real right now? But I didn't want to let it excite me because you get your hopes up and then you get let down sometimes. So I just wasn't even really kind of having any expectations in terms of my placing. So when I went out for novice and got second, I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? I was so beyond thrilled to get second place. You guys know that 8th place fucked me up, right? It fucked me up, clearly. So to get second place, I was just yes, okay, yes. I am supposed to be doing this. Not that placing makes a difference, but it's just that mind fuck I was going through with that 8th place. So that was great. And then you kind of had to sit tight. I came out for open, and I started crying on stage. I got first place in open, Class B. I could not could not believe it. Like, I wasn't even really like seeing anyone else. Like, I didn't even know who was on the stage with me at the time. I had Pauline up there though. We smacked each other's butts because we had kind of talked about that. You know, we were giving each other a little, you know, support there. We liked each other's butts. So you gotta have fun on stage. Like, it's allowed. It's allowed in OCB, which is really cool. So I got first and I was like, holy shit, this is happening. So I got to stand backstage and go out for the overall. And I was like, yeah, bitches, it's on. It's on for overall, you know? And overall, again, they took a good amount of time to move us around, walk back and forth. I will say I got my hopes up on that overall. That thought, once I got first and open, I was like, oh my God, my family's here and I could do this. I could really pull this off right now and get that pro card. And, so for the overall, it was great. I definitely still had the shakes for overall. Like, it was there. There was still some shaking, which I need to work on because I think that does, even though the judges didn't tell me that hurt me, I think clearly that's going to hurt a little bit if you're shaking. You want things to be tight and tiny. So there was a little shaking there. They moved us around quite a bit. And towards the end, the head judge had moved me in the middle and kept me there till we finished. But that it's not the same in OCB as it is in MPC. So I think sometimes they actually move you to the outside and leave you there when they know they've placed you. So staying in the middle though, I was like, oh my God, maybe this happened, you know? So I stayed backstage and they actually handed out 2 pro cards in bikini that night. So there was 5 of us competing for overall and top 2 got their pro card. And I didn't get my pro card and I'm totally okay with that. The girls in that category looked phenomenal. Like, everyone looked phenomenal regardless at this show. Like, the girls that come to these shows all look incredible. Everyone looks incredible. So have no issues. The girls that won first and second place looked fabulous and it was well deserved. But yeah, that really put a fire in my stomach though to keep going and to find another competition in the future. This will be my last competition for 2015 though. As you guys know, I've been dieting since May, so for about 6 months. And, you know, it's not a long time for some people, but Jason and I are going to Mexico in a few weeks. And I just want to do a little off season, so I'm going to be reverse dieting. And I'll be showing you that process through the videos. One thing I did want to mention too about the show, right after I came off not getting the pro card, one of the judges, and I don't know his name, but he looked familiar, I don't know why, he came up to me and he just went right to me and he said, I just want you to know you looked amazing up there. I placed you top 2 for overall. And as you know, every judge places people different. But he said, your hams and glutes are on point. He said, do not change a thing. And he said it to me just in that way. Do not change a thing. You look like a pro. So, and again, that was just one judge's feedback. I'm sure other judges could say you need to lean up a little bit or you need to work on stage presence. And I will try to get some of that critique as well. And I'll share that with you guys because I do feel like I can improve. I can certainly improve. And that's why I like this sport, because it's about improving. It's about challenging yourself. And that's what I feel like I did. And like, holy shit, you guys, I can't believe I got first and second place last night and actually did overall for like my pro card. Unbelievable experience. I could talk your ear off about it for like probably like 40 more minutes or probably a whole day. So like if you want to like call me and talk, glad to like share my thoughts on this. So I'm beyond ecstatic today. I'm humbled, my heart is warm, and I feel so good. Thank you guys all for your support. So much support from my family, my husband, everyone, as you know, and I can't thank everyone enough. Thank you to Angel Competition Bikinis, too, for my bikini, Mark from MTS Nutrition, everyone. I know I sound like it's the Academy Awards or something, but you do feel like you want to thank people because so much of your time is put into this and so many other people give their time to help support you, and it feels really good. So I'm really happy today, and I'm gonna kind of like, I had a good meal last night. I had a burger and fries and like the biggest froyo you could imagine. You can see that on my Instagram. And today I'm just gonna eat healthy, loosely track macros. Reverse diet begins Monday, and more videos to come on that process. So for those of you girls that did compete, are following me, and are kind of like, what the heck do we do post-competition? I plan to help share this side of things with you post-competition. As you know, I'm not going to be maintaining 9.2% body fat. I'm not 9.2% body fat today. I'm not maintaining that, so I have some goals with my reverse diet. I'll be sharing that in upcoming videos, so please subscribe if you don't already. Share this with others. Hit that like button so I know you like listening to me ramble, and keep checking back for more.
Please. And just stick out a little bit. Hers like bounces back. Mine's all an illusion. I've learned very well. So I don't have a big butt, so I do this little thing like this, and then I stick it out.
There it is.
And then we pretend.
Yeah, no, that's what
we pretend that it's like.
You've got that nice angle, but look at that oblique.
Yep, the oblique sticks out right there.
You got that.
And then you're just like, boom.
There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, I like it.
Where are your heels?
Boom, Matt. I know.